Hey everyone, here's a timely Tight Lines throwback that aired on WPEC TV 12 back in 1995. It's a mackerel fishing segment that we filmed offshore Pecks Lake. Now thankfully, this wintertime fishing hotspot remains just as good today as it was when we produced this episode 26 years ago. About the only thing that's changed is my hair. Watch.
Sometimes the fish bite, sometimes they don't. Tonight, TV 12's fishing expert Tom Twyford reveals a spot where the fish almost jump right onto your hook or into your boat. Here's Tom at Tight Lines.
There are very few sure things when it comes to catching fish, but the action that's been taking place here comes about as close as it gets. Large, no, make that huge schools of Spanish mackerel have made their annual migration south thanks to recent cold fronts in our weather pattern. This area off of Pecks Lake, a few miles south of the St. Lucie Inlet, is where the fish are camped out. A fleet of recreational and commercial boats will help clue you in on where the fish are. Now, since the fish are being so cooperative, there's no need to crowd other boats, so practice common courtesy. Use your fathometer to pinpoint a group of fish. Now, one of the best ways to catch this cousin of the king mackerel is to cast small lures like jigs or spoons to them. But because they have impressive dentures, you want to use a short piece of wire or heavy monofilament in front of your lure to prevent cutoffs. This is the way mackerel fishing was meant to be. The fish are holding in about 20 to 30 feet of water near the bottom. When you cast your lure out, let it sink all the way down before you begin your retrieve. A swift, erratic motion will entice the fish into striking. Experiment with different retrieves until you find the one that works best. The way the action's been, you'll have no problem catching your limit. Just be sure to have ample ice on board to keep your catch fresh. The daily recreational bag limit on Spanish mackerel is 10 fish per person per day, and the minimum size limit is 12 inches, measured from the tip of the nose to the fork in the tail. Want to impress your friends this weekend? Tell them you have a sure thing. For TV 12 Eyewitness News and the West Palm Beach Fishing Club, I'm Tom Twyford. Tight Lines.
You know, the only thing that upsets me is he has not invited me to come and take part with him in that.
Yeah, well, he's told you where to go catch him. Why don't you meet him there?
He needs to take